Hey everyone, welcome back to another Project Use It Up update. This will be update 4 to my project. This is a whole year Project Use It Up, and I've been kind of inconsistent with my updates. My last update was a month late. This update is 2 months worth of updates. So it's all jumbled. This is update 4. We're just gonna jump right into it. I have made a lot of progress, and by the end of this video, my tray is gonna look totally different. This is what I was working with from my last update. I did finish a few things. I finished the Gingham Vibrant by Bath Bodyworks, the body scrub. This one has fragrance notes of wild blackberries, candied violets, and soft vanilla. It was a really beautiful fragrance, and I loved the formula on this scrub. This was a super chunky scrub, and I'm really missing those from Bath Bodyworks. This one definitely smelled super nice and was perfect for the transition from spring to summer. And I did go from this line here and use up the rest of the product. This next scrub, I actually rolled in my last go round. This one was brand new, so this one has no markings on it, and I did completely finish it. This one is one of their more fall type fragrances, but I feel like it is so juicy, crisp, and fruity. I feel like it's perfect for spring as well. This one has fragrance notes of crisp apple, sparkling champagne, jasmine honey, and autumn woods. I feel like the autumn woods note is just like a really crisp, airy note, and I just feel like it is super perfect for spring or fall, and I really enjoyed this one. The champagne apple honey is a fragrance that does come back like every fall, and I always look forward to it because I do pull for it throughout the year. It's just so fresh and fruity. It does have a little bit of that juvenile apple tone to it, but I do really enjoy it. So I finished 2 of my Bath Body Works scrubs. I also finished the Gingham by Bath Body Works body butter. I loved this. I did come from this second line here and finished it. It was about halfway full, and I completely finished this one. Absolutely love this fragrance. Now, it's not a dupe or anything, but it really reminds me of Dolce & Gabbana's Light Blue. That is one that I have purchased and went through multiple bottles of, and this one just gives me a really similar air. I really like it. This one, instead of being like citrusy heavy, this one is fragrance notes of blue freesia, white peach, fresh clementine, violet, and clean musk. So good. I definitely really loved this one. I really love their body butter formulas, and the fragrance is definitely in one of my tops for Bath & Body Works clean fragrances. And I also finished 2 skincare products. I finished the Tula, this is a mouthful. This is the Tula Skincare, the Cult Classic Purifying Face Cleanser with probiotics and superfoods. But I absolutely love this. I do have another mini like this that I need to go through, but I probably will end up buying the full size. This is where I was from the last update, and I finished it. I've been working on another cleanser, but I also finished the Glow Recipe PHA BHA Pore Tight Toner in the mini size. I really love this product, and I will be purchasing the full size. I came from this little line here and kind of finished this one, and again, I've been working on another toner since, but I finished 2 mini skincare products. Next up, I've got all the products that I've made a little bit of progress on, as well as a couple that I didn't so much. Let's start with those. This Freeman Cosmic Metallic Mask, I just haven't been doing it. Like, I don't know, I'm just not as into masks as I used to be. That's why I put it into the project. I thought it might make me work on them a little bit, but I've also been super busy here lately, and it just isn't getting used. I will. I'm going to. I keep telling myself I will, and I hope to get some progress for this next upcoming update, but we shall see. It is a really soothing mask. It kind of has a slight cooling effect, and I do really enjoy it when I use it. I just haven't made the time to do it. The next product I did use once, but I have decided I'm actually going to donate this. I have a place near my house that has a food pantry that not only gives food to those that need it, but they give toiletries, and they give clothes and blankets and furniture and things people need. So they like to be able to give people the dignity of coming in and kind of shopping the goods. So I really like donating there, and I think I'm going to donate this. This is the Wash with Water Plant Butter. This did have a smell of sweet pea and pear, when I first got it, but now there's like no scent at all. And I have other scented products that I would rather use. I feel like this would work for somebody that maybe doesn't want a scented product, but this is how much product is left. There really is quite a bit. I just haven't really used it. I just don't love it. So I'm gonna take my little progress label off the side here, and I'm gonna throw this in with my donate. I do have a bunch of other things that I'm going to give there, like toothpastes and makeup brushes that I always intended to use and never got around to using, like brand new items that I'm just not going to use, but I know somebody would really enjoy it to have. So I've got a whole box of stuff, and I'm just going to throw this in there. This next product I only used once, so I did only make a tiny dent. You can even see where the product line is right here, so I'm gonna mark it. About the same use as my last update, but this is a really nice one, and I feel like it's more appropriate for summer. So now that we're rolling into those hotter days, this one I might be pulling for a little bit more. This is the Whipped Coconut Milkshake by Bath Bodyworks. I absolutely love it. And this is a product that is coming back for SAS semi-annual sale. I will probably be picking up the new mist if it smells the same. The fragrance notes are vanilla ice cream, toasted coconut, and sugared amber, so it is a really yummy, craveable one. I do have another body cream here. This is the Golden Mango Lagoon. This one I'm almost through, like I'm at the very end here, so I need to mark this, and this probably maybe 2 or 3 more uses out of this and it'll be empty. So that's where we are going into the next update. The next one is the Bath Body Works At the Beach SPF 20. This is their sun care line from last year. This year's sun care line does feature a 50 SPF. I did recently grab some of those and a bunch of other new summer goodies. I will leave that video down in the description for you in case you want to check it out. But this is the older version of the SPF. They did the At the Beach as well as the Waikiki Coconut, and I grabbed this one. I have really been pulling for it here lately, now that I'm out in the more summery sun. This was new when I rolled it in last update. Now I'm about halfway through this product. So that's where we are now on this one, which is good because I just grabbed a bunch of the new stuff. The last product on my tray from last update is the Adriana Goddess perfume. This is supposed to dupe the Ariana Grande God is a Woman perfume. However, now that I've been wearing it, I feel like it smells nothing alike. I did only smell that perfume on somebody else, so that might be part of it, but this is way more earthy, way more musky, way more not what I was expecting at all. Like I was expecting fruity, like light, fresh, zesty type of fragrance because that's kind of what I've smelled, but this is the Five Below dupe. This is definitely looks like or has a similar feel to what the God is a Woman bottle looks like, but also not at all. So I don't know, it's fun. I really like the Five Below fragrances. This one was a blind buy and I don't really love it. However, my boyfriend really likes it, so that helps me want to wear it a little bit more, but it's just not my jam. Like, it's not what I was expecting. So I think that's what's throwing me. The fragrance itself is not bad. It's just not what I was expecting. So this is where I started last time, and this is where I am now, so I'm going to mark it. So that's where we are now. But with only this left on the tray, it kind of looks naked and bare. So let's fill it up with new products. So when I was talking about finishing this Tula one and starting a new facial wash, I was talking about the Herbivore Pink Cloud Creamy Jelly Cleanser. This has been my cleanser here recently, and I'm going to pop this into the project. I absolutely love this bottle, and I will definitely be reusing it when I'm done with it. It's a really nice thick glass bottle, and I love the pump top, so yeah. Liking this a lot. I don't really like the fragrance of this, but that's because I came from this, which has an amazing fragrance that I love so much, which is making me want to repurchase it. But this cleanser is just as good, so I need to just go ahead and use what I have before I go and purchase any more. But really, it's the aesthetic for me with this one. The pink and white is so cute, and honestly, I feel like Herbivore, the packaging looks so much like Glow Recipe. So sitting in my vanity, It looks so stinking cute with all the Glow Recipe products, all the pharmacy products, and all of the herbivore products. They all have very similar font and look and feel and aesthetic, and I just really like it. But I'm just going to use this up and reuse the packaging because that's what I like to do when people give me good packaging. So yeah, love this, and I'm about halfway through it, so let me mark it. So this is where we are starting for this update. Since I used up scrubs, I need to enter in some scrubs to this project. First up, I have Wild Sand by Bath Bodyworks. This is going to be the first Bath Body Works scrub that I'm trying with the walnut shell scrub. Personally, I really, really like the big, thick, chunky, salty scrub that they have, or is it the sugar scrub? It's the big, chunky scrub. They have really done away with those. I feel like it's too rough for a lot of people's skin, but I love that. As an exfoliant, it's the jam, especially right before a shave. You get the best shave when you get a strong exfoliation beforehand. So I don't know. It's just something that I really like. But this one has like walnut shell in it. So I'm hoping for the best with this one. It is a fragrance that I really love, and I've just been waiting to use this one. This one came out last year. Not only does it have the walnut scrub, it has coconut water in it. This one has fragrance notes of prickly pear fruit, cactus flower, and warm agave nectar. I've talked about how much I disagree with that fragrance profile. I feel like this smells like a deserty sand and beachy musk with like the hint of a desert floral at the bottom note. I don't know. It smells so good though, and I absolutely love it. I have it in like every product, and I just love, love, love this one. So I'm gonna pull out the scrub for summer. Another one I'd like to use up is the Bolero brand body scrub. This is mango and lime. It smells so good, but there's like no scrub to this scrub. It's those tiny little white micro, not beads, they're not round. They kind of look like little salt particles, but not, because salt is actually cubic molecularly, but this is like little white flake particles. I don't know, whatever. It's not really what you would expect for a scrub. This is more like a body gel with some little flaky things in it every once in a while, but it smells good. So whatever, I'll use it in my shower routine, and I would like to just go ahead and use it up. This was a Dollar Tree find, and I absolutely loved the scent of it. This is cruelty-free, dye-free, paraben-free, and sulfate-free, so that definitely pulled me in as well. But this will be used more for fragrance than actual scrub, because there's no scrub to be had. Another thing I've really been loving here lately is Bath Body Works hand sanitizer sprays. I really like their PocketBacs, but I really love their hand sprays as well. I grabbed the Sunshine and Lemons for summer, and I'm really loving it. It's like really bright and lemony and fresh and crisp, and what you would want out of like a kitchen lemon. These are really handy to have around, and I just really like them. I'm about halfway through this, so let me mark this. This is about where we're at on this one. So I want to throw that in here too, because I'm using it, so why not just use it up? To pair up with my Wild Sand body scrub, I'm pulling out the Endless Sea. This is the moisturizing body wash, but this is like the counterpart fragrance to that fragrance. They came out as a duo, and they were introduced as a layerable pairing, which they do really feel nice together, but I love them on their own. This is such a bright, fresh, aquatic fragrance. It's really nice. It's so hard to describe, but so easy to love. This one has fragrance notes of fresh bergamot, saltwater lily, and ocean driftwood. I can definitely say that those are appropriate notes, but I feel like there's even more going on. It's just so aquatic, and it's got like a juiciness to it, even though there's no fruit in there. I don't know. It's really, really cool. It's like a different fragrance. One of the most different in my whole collection, and I have almost 200 fragrances in my collection at this point. So it's definitely a really interesting one. I love it so much. Endless Sea in the moisturizing body wash. And this one is also entering brand new, so I'm not going to make a marking on it. Another thing I want to roll in for summer is this Glow Shimmer by Coppertone. This is a 50 SPF with a hint of shimmer. It comes in the pretty pink bottle with the gold cap or the copper cap. This is kind of like the Bath Body Works Glotions, where they have that shimmery effect to it. That is very Y2K, and I crave those kinds of lotions at summertime. So this one I'm going to roll into my Project Use It Up. But this is where we're starting with this one. And I actually do have a Bath Body Works lotion I'd like to roll into the project. This is the Luminous. It's so pretty. Oh my gosh. This one has fragrance notes of ruby currant, gilded iris, and praline amber. This is literally one of the most beautiful perfumey scents Bath Body Works has right now. And not only that, this is the glotion that has a lot of shimmer. Like way more than any of the other shimmers. You can't even see it on camera. That's a shame. It is absolutely high pigment. When it comes to the mica content, like there is no pigment. I shouldn't say that. But like how much shimmer is in there is like double the amount of the other glotions I've seen in store. So I'm loving that about the Luminous and really wanting to use it for summer. This is also entering new, so I'm not going to mark it, but it's absolutely stunning. But those are the products that I will be working on until my next update. If you've enjoyed this video, you know what to do. Go ahead and hit that like button. And if you'd like more content like this, consider subscribing to the channel. I'd love to have you back. I've so enjoyed having you here today and hope to see you in the next one. And until next time, friends, thanks so much for hanging with me.